In the recent past, women have had horrendous experiences when boarding the male-driven taxis and matatus in the country. Now, this series of traumatizing stories are what drove MEHNAZ SARWAR to create a taxi company that only carries women and children.
The taxi business enjoys rapid growth in the transport sector, and it's largely dominated by the male gender. Women's security has for a long time been an area of concern, especially while using the public transport systems such as taxis, bodabodas, or even matatus.
A lot of people don't understand that women go through so much harassment on a daily basis. You'll speak to women across the board and they'll tell you stories of how they were groped, touched inappropriately, inappropriate comments, going up to rape. So there's so many things that happen to women that men don't understand what we go through.
From the unacceptable behaviors by fellow male passengers to the abusive language and inappropriate physical contact are the norm for Nairobi's matatu crews. For instance, in November 2014, about 3 incidents were reported of women being stripped, some beaten up while others sexually assaulted at Nairobi's bus terminals that went viral, hence catalyzing the My Dress, My Choice campaign. You'd think these problems would be fixed when using taxis, but sometimes that's not the case. This security factor for women drove MEHNAZ SARWAR to launch a female chauffeur taxi company called An-Nisa, which means for women in Arabic.
So for An-Nisa, we wanted to provide a safe space for women, so women can feel comfortable traveling around. They don't have to think about what's going to go wrong. They know that they are safer with another woman. We're not saying all men are bad, or all men have that thing in their head. We just want to provide a safe space for women because women feel more comfortable. There's like an automatic relief when you see another female driving, and you feel like relaxed. I've had drivers tell me the customers fall asleep knowing that they're going to get to their destination. Whereas in a male-driven taxi, they're like alert. They're always looking around. Am I going the right way? What's going to happen? There's a random fear. It's something which is so sad that it happens in this day and age, but it's there.
Tunabeba wanawake na watoto. Na ni nzuri kwa sababu tuharashiwi mtu najua wakati mtu ana request anajua ni mwanamke ameita ambebe. So inakuwaga sawa.
It is the first Kenyan female taxi service that the initiator says aims at catering for the security of the driver together with the passenger.
We need to explain that we do need safe spaces. We don't feel comfortable in the current spaces that are out there. So many incidents of happening in the taxi service, and women don't want to put themselves through that. If something happens, we're the ones who deal with the stigma, not only socially, mentally, physically. It's something that stays with us for the rest of our lives. So why shouldn't we protect ourselves? We should be able to choose where we feel safe.
Mtu mwenye ananiita anajua ameita mwanamke na ni mwanamke mwenzangu, either labda ananipatia watoto ama yeye, so najuaga niko sawa.
The service hopes to address women's concerns while traveling and also empowering them economically. With women and children being the most vulnerable in the society, the introduction of An-Nisa taxi services has proven to be a game changer, for it assures of their safety when traveling around the city. Diana Wenwa reporting for KUTV, Nairobi.